I don't know if it's because I am a water sign, but every time I get into the shower, I have like some kind of revelation or download. Um, Assuming I'm not like super, super rushed, but like anytime I get a normal shower, I don't know. Anyway, so today in the shower, I got this download of basically if life was a video game, you're about to upgrade. So, yeah, that's super cool. I don't know. I've just been feeling this energy, this cumulative energy. It's like building up. It started small, but it's like a snowball kind of thing where it's like rolling and it's picking up more snow as it's like rolling, you know what I mean? But not just more snow, but more speed also, because I do feel this. While I do feel the overarching kind of like as we head into winter, those themes of kind of slowing down, going within, hibernating, especially speaking of going within, all of the things that are in retrograde right now, like it's crazy. But yeah, anyway, I feel like things are really speeding up. Oh, because that was another thing I got was like buckle up. Buckle up. So I don't know if I feel like whatever you have been working on, whatever you've been focusing on, as well as like, and in conjunction with whatever you've been releasing in order to make more space for what you're focusing on, it is paying off. It's paying off, and it's, you're going to start, there's things that are starting to happen and unexpected things that are starting to happen. Like, or there's change that's coming and you're not gonna see it coming. Like, it's not something that you're gonna be expecting. Like, even though you might feel like, oh yeah, I feel a shift coming, I feel a change coming. Like, you don't, I'm getting the sense that the shift is going to be so much bigger than whatever it is you kind of assumed to begin with. Also, yeah, I feel like projects. So if you're starting a new project, or if you're working on a new project, or if you're, especially if this project isn't necessarily new, but it's something that you have finally decided to put time towards, I feel like things are really going to start picking up. And so hold on to your vision, hold on to your dream, stay focused. Don't, if anything shifts or changes, if there's any blocks in your way, like, what's the word? Honor them, observe them, and release them. Because yeah, you're really clearing the path. Okay, and I'm also seeing blue butterfly. I feel like blue butterflies, if you've been seeing blue butterflies, and not necessarily, like, for instance, it's gray and gloomy and rainy, and we had like 1 or 2 days of sunlight, but like it had been 4 or 5 days of rain and gloom before that. So I'm not saying that butterflies are out about and flying about anyway, but I feel like if you see blue butterflies, or maybe you will start to see blue butterflies after this is going to be a confirmation for you. Blue in general, which makes me think of the throat chakra, but also the third eye chakra. Even though the third eye chakra is technically like indigo, I feel like what this is talking about is kind of like blending. It's starting to speak with more confidence about whatever you are wanting. Like, you're starting to have more confidence. Okay, anyway, let's, Spirit, what would you like to add to this conversation for us? What is it that you want to add to this conversation today? I'm using the Blacklight Tarot. I can't remember. Ooh. Okay. We've got the Ace of Cups. Okay. I feel like whatever is coming, like you are overjoyed about. And like it's gonna, when you work on it, or when you get lost in time almost. Like you start working on this project and 5 hours go by and you're like, oh shoot, I haven't eaten. You know what I mean? Like, and not in a way like that you're not wanting. It's like time is lost because you are so focused and you're just so in flow with the universe and like with your project. Ooh, and I see, okay, so with these like two doves, ooh, and I see, okay, the blue. Okay, and then yellow. So blue and yellow for me. For some reason I'm getting Gemini, but which is giving me a duality. So yeah, I feel like maybe it's even though this isn't the Two of Cups, like it's giving me that kind of vibe also, where this project is starting to bring in more people aligned with what you are doing. Like it's waking up. It's almost like a bat signal. And like the birds are coming, like they're flocking. But yeah, like, and it's because you're with the blue and yellow, it's making me think like about this, like, because you're speaking with so much joy and so much inspiration and so much life about what you're doing, that's why it's like calling. And this hand, right, is like the universe. So I feel like you are being extremely supported at this time for whatever it is that you are working on. What was that? Luck and change. Okay. Wheel of Fortune. Yeah. Oh, no, not change. Luck and chance. Okay, so this is saying like the wheel is spinning, it's spinning, and it's gonna land in your favor. It's landing in your favor. It's just all kind of aligning with these planets. It's making me think of like the planets aligning. Yeah, I feel like, oh, and there's a Cazimi. I can't remember, is that happening today? There's like a Cazimi happening with, I want to say Mercury, the sun, and maybe the moon. Maybe, oh yeah, maybe it was like over the last day or so. But anyway, that's, okay, yeah. Things are really starting to shift in your favor, is what I'm getting from that. What else, Spirit? Whoa. Okay. Oh, I love to see this. Okay. We've got the King of Pentacles. So I feel like this is your energy. Like you're just, I feel like you're sitting back and ooh, okay, so he's got grapes. Grapes are a sign of abundance. And obviously, King of Pentacles, we know that like, I mean, if you're familiar with tarot, it is a sign, a card of abundance, a card of legacy, and long-lasting kind of status for you and your family and like those to come. And okay, so with all these like bulls, I'm getting Taurus energy. So I feel like maybe Taurus season is going to be, might be significant also. Whether it was like the last Taurus season or because we did also just have this full moon, the full moon in Taurus back on November 5th. But yeah, okay, so I feel like this energy is saying, like, you've built it. So you can sit back now and you can watch as the wheel spins in your favor, as your community flocks to you, as, like, you've done, I just feel like you've done so much work, and you've put in so much time and effort into your peace too. Like, I know that's supposed to be a pentacle, but with that peace sign, I feel, and that's something to be considered abundance as well, right? Is like, we think of abundance and a lot of times our mind automatically goes to money. But realistically, why do we want money? Because we want money to feel at peace with ourselves, in a sense of like, when we are able to pay our bills on time, it brings us peace. If we don't have to worry about how much food costs, that brings us peace, obviously, not having to worry about that. If we don't have to worry about where our, next rent check is going to come from, it's all peace of mind, right? And so I do feel like you are at a space where you have gotten to a space where you are just so peaceful in your own abundance, and that's why, like, you're magnetizing all of this in the first place. That is so cool. Okay, what's at the bottom of the deck? We got the 8 of Wands. So that goes back to my initial, like, buckle up message of just, the universe is ready to bring this in, and you are ready too. I think you just need, like, so if this resonates for you, speak it out loud. I am ready to receive. I am ready to receive in the material 3D space now. Like, I am ready to see the wealth. I am ready to see the abundance. I am ready to see all that the universe wants me to experience. I am ready to live into this high vibrational frequency of self, of authenticity, of just pure love for self, and in that for others, because we're all connected. Yeah, we've got the 4 of Wands beneath that. And that is very much like a card of just, you've built that stable space. You've built, and now it's time to celebrate it. Like, you've created a place where a place of peace and safety and inspiration, and you can celebrate that. So it's time. If this is resonating, take the time to, whatever affirmations you want, or whatever you want to claim, however you want to claim it, but claim it. Claim it and open yourself. Tell the universe you are ready. Tell the universe you are ready to receive all that it has to offer. And you are ready to experience everything to its fullest.